Good evening to all of you. I hope all of you are able to hear. Good evening to all of you. Am I audible to all of you? Good evening to all of you. Am I audible to all of you here? Good evening to all of you. Am I audible to all of you here? Good evening to all of you. Am I audible to all of you here? Okay. So let's get started. Am I audible to all of you here? And okay. I given one question for them to put it. I think they put up as a poll, and I seen I given one question for them. So many people are giving different answers. Put up as a poll, and I seen. So so many people are giving. What is the final answer? And poll, and I see. So so many people are giving. What is the final answer? Will it be A, B, C, D? So so many people are giving. What is the final answer? Will it be A, B, C, D? So so many people are giving. What is the final answer? Will it be A, B, C, D? So we'll start with this question itself, so that because this will give you the good start after this combination which we are doing. So now look at here. This is a very good question, and it's a very simple question, but it will teach you a lot of things. They're asking number of way to selecting 3 consecutive objects out of 15 objects, distinct means different objects, placed around a circle. Suppose around a circle we kept the 15 objects A1, A2 like that till A15. Like this, 15 objects I've kept it, and we have to select 3 consecutive objects. This is a very common type of situation. Whenever you have to select continuous object, it means you are going to, if you are selecting A1, then A1, A2, A3 automatically is selected. A1 selected means what? A2 and A3 you don't have to select. You will get automatically, you will get A2 and A3 because they're saying consecutive object. So out of 15 objects, in how many way I can select 3 consecutive objects? I will say that it will be 15 only. Let me make you more clear by taking a simple data so that you can understand. Listen carefully, everybody, and try to understand from here. Suppose we are having only 5 objects: A1, A2, A3, A4, and A5. I want to select 2 consecutive objects. So what is the possibility? Manually, let's do it. One possibility A1, A2, other possibility A2, A3, other possibility A3, A4, other possibility A4, A5, other possibility A5, A1. Is there any other possibility? Either A1, A2, this you are going to select this group, or 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 you are going to select this group. So you can see total 5 times only you can move it. Because the moment when you select the one object, automatically second object selected. A2 selected. A2 you selected, to A3 already selected, because they're saying consecutive object. When you select A1, A2 you don't have to select, because 100% second object will be A2. You may be thinking, sir, A1 if I select, to A5 also can come. Yes, it can come. But why should I make confusion? Let's go in the round wise. A1 selected A2, automatically when I will select A5, A1 will be get selected. So total 5 way. I'm sure it's clear to all of you. So in this case, the 15 object to the 15 will be answer. This will be the answer. Is this question clear to everybody? Am I right? Okay. Now, in general, now see here, I don't want to give you as a formula everything. Just understand the logic, because otherwise formula, so many things there. If they suppose they say there are n objects are there are n objects on a circle is there, n objects. In how many way? N different object. In how many way I can select 5 object, 5 consecutive object? So we'll say NC1. Just you have to select only one object. Because one object you select, rest 4 automatically will get selected. Do not get confused. Sir, this 4, why we are selecting? Why not this side 4 we can select? Yes, that automatically will get selected when you will reach to here. So don't add 2 time. Right? So I hope this point is clear to everyone, and let's go ahead further in the combination further. Now, give the heading all of you. Selection of identical objects. Different objects, only one thing, remember NCR. Whenever you are going to do selection, always remember we have to talk about that. Key object are which kind of object? If object are the different, directly apply NCR. Of course, restriction you have to count it. What the restriction is given. But NCR is valid only for the different object. Suppose I want to select few objects out of group of identical objects. Then what will be kind of the situation? Let me explain this point clearly. Selection of identical object. As a point wise we will mention, and I will explain into that. Write down everybody. Number of selection of are objects out of n identical objects. Understand difference. If I say in how many ways I can select R objects out of n different object, I will say NCR. But here I am saying that in how many ways I can select R objects out of n identical object will be 1. There is no other things. If I say there are 5 A letters are there, I want to select 2 A letter. Only one way. Whatever, you cannot say that this A or this A, because all A are same. So whenever you have to select objects from the identical group, you can use this logic. Next point, number of selection of n identical objects taking at least one object at a time. Do you understand meaning of the question? Suppose if I say, I will write the answer later. Suppose I am saying I am having the 5 A letter. I want to select at least one letter. So selecting at least one letter means what? Either selecting 1 letter, or selecting 2 letter, or selecting 3 letter, or selecting 4 letter, or selecting 5 letter. So selecting 1 letter, one way, because identical objects, or means addition. Selecting 2 letters, one way. Selecting 3 letter, one way. Selecting 4 letter, one way. Selecting 5 letter, one way. The total will be what? 5. So in this case, I guess you got the conditions will be n. Very useful point which is going to be used. Next, number of selection of n identical objects taking any number of objects at a time. Can you understand difference between the previous and this point? Previous one and this point. Everybody able to understand difference? Will be, please type the answer. Type the answer for this. Taking any number of objects at a time. The difference between the previous one and this one is a very simple difference. Yes. Wait, what is the difference is coming? Difference is coming that key. Any number means what? At least one will select, but zero object also may come. Nothing is coming. So one more way will come. Will be n plus one way. In the identical, this is the only situation can be happen. Nothing else. In the identical, only this much situation. I hope it's clear to everybody. Come going further into this. For the different object selection, because last class I told only NCR. Now few cases will write it. Selection of different objects, totally different objects. Few cases. As a cases we'll write it. First one, selecting, I will write in short form, are objects from n different objects. I already discussed this point last class, so I will not explain anything. Directly we'll say NCR. Second, what can be happen? Selecting are objects from n different if a particular object never come. I hope all of you remember. An object, one particular object never come, to throw it out, only n minus 1 object is there, so we'll say n minus 1 CR. Getting all of you? Will be n minus 1 CR. Next, third case, what can be happen? Selecting R object are from n different objects. From n different, if one m number of particular always comes, m number of particular objects always comes in every selection, visualize and do. These are not formula. I'm just telling the cases which we discussed already also. M number of particular object always comes in every selection. What will be answer? Everyone. We already discussed this point, so nothing should be difficult for you. Very simple. By m number always coming, so that m selection we don't have to do. That is there always in my hand. So we are doing selection only from n minus m objects. And we need how many objects? We want r object total. M already I am having, so we need only r minus m object. I don't have to tell you that m is smaller than the r. Right? So this will be there. Next one. At least one object selection from n different objects. This point we never discussed. So let's write this point. Think carefully. Identical is there, so that is the n way. Different is there. N different object. I want to select at least one object. Can you answer me? I want to select at least one object. At least one object selection. Meaning, try to understand. Means either I have to select one object, or I have to select two objects, or I have to select three objects, and so on. Careful. Second person is giving wrong answer. Hari Priya, you given wrong answer. Think carefully. Yes, now correct. Everybody give answer by formula I given you last time NCR formula is there in front of you. Just you have to convert in the cases. Simply cases. Only 3-4 people giving answer. Rest people are sleeping. Be active in the class. Some more. Okay. At least one object selection means either I have to select one object, means NC1, or I have to select two object, or I have to select three object, because I can apply NCR formula because these are different objects, or I can select four object, or so on. I can select n object total and try to recall this formula. I told you already one formula we discussed about this one, then the binomial case formula, but I already discussed this point. What was there? NC0 plus NC1 plus so on till NCn always equal to 2 power n. So this value will be equal to our 2 power n minus NC0, and NC0 is 1. So we can write this one as a 2 power n minus 1. You have to remember this. It's a very common. This point I wanted that you should remember. All these points, there's no need of remembering. It's just cases, problems. I hope it's clear to everyone. Now, the next case, any number of selection from n different objects. Any number of selection from n identical was n plus 1. That you have to remember. And now I am asking any number of selection from n different objects. This I am expecting answer from everybody. This answer I am expecting from everyone. It's very, very simple. Any number of selection from n different objects will be whatever this plus one more way, 2 power n minus 1 plus 1. So you can say will be 2 power n. Or you can say other way also, NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 plus NC3, so on till NCn, 2 power n. But this answer we are writing by using binomial. If I say, can you tell proof of this particular case without using binomial, means without using this series. You are using this series and telling the answer. This series, for if I will not tell you this series, you cannot use it. No. Suppose I don't know this series. We forgot it. I have to do by pure permutation combination. Watch very, very carefully. I will take up an example. Suppose in a container, there are 5 objects. Let's give them name as a B, C, as a coin. Let's say 5 coin are there, D, E, whose name is A, B, C, D. I have to do any number of selection. Carefully watch this point. Pure permutation combination logic means counting method, not binomial method. I have to select any number of objects. What is the meaning? 0 object also can come, 1 object also can come, 2 object also can come, 3 object also can come. Think carefully. If I go and ask to this person, is it necessary that you will be playing role in every selection? Is it necessary that A will come in every selection? Are you able to understand my question? When selection is going to be done, before doing selection, according to this condition, can I say A will come in every selection? No, it may come, may not come. Means there are two ways for this to selection. In how many ways this can be thrown in the selection? Two way. This can be thrown in selection two way, two way, two way. So the number of way to include all these in a selection 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 5 times. So 2 power 5. Same way, there are n objects. In how many way we can select? We can any number of object selection we can do. First object can do in two way. Second object also two way. Third way also. So in that 2 power 2 into 2 n times the 2 power n will come. Is this clear to everybody? Yes, one person given the correct explanation when I ask this question. Every object have two options, either to include or not to include. That's why the counting become 2 into 2 into 2 to the power n, 2 power n k. Right? Now, so this is the different object. Of course, there are so many cases. I'm not discussing cases. Please go away from the cases. Cases not required. For complete your permutation combination, it's just counting, nothing else. For combination also, you have to make cases. If you are not good at making cases, it will be difficult. Let me show you with the JEE question. Let's try to do one JEE question. Don't use any formula. You can see that key. The year also is written JEE 2021, July 25th. Shift 1, this question was there. Answer is slightly bigger. So just try once, everybody. Try once, everybody. I just wanted to show you that there is no formula needed. There are 5 students in class 10, 6 students in class 11, 8 students in class 12. If the number of way which 10 students can be selected from them so as to include at least 2 students from each class and at most 5 students from the total 11 students of class 10 and 11 is 100k, you have to get the k value. Numeric type of question used to come in JEE Main. Understand? So this was the one of the numeric question. Anyone got it? Cases making is important. If you are able to make the cases, everything will be done. Let's do it. Maybe some of you got it, but not able to calculate, lengthy calculation, just to save the time. First thing I will write that we are having the 10th class, we are having the 11th class, and we are having the 12th class, like that. Here, 10th class having only 5 students, 11th class having only 8 students, 12th class having the no 6 student in class 11. Sorry, this is 6 student. 6 student is there in class this one. 8 student in class 12. We have to select 10 student. Remember, if simply question stop here, in how many way we can select 10 student, then it's a very simple. Total number of student 5 plus 6 11 plus 8 19. 19 C 11 we can simply say. Sorry, how many? 10 student. This one. But there is a condition. It's not a free selection. What they are saying, 10 students can be said so that at least include 2 students from each class. From everywhere, minimum 2 students has to come. And at most 5 students from these two. At most, means combine these two, 5 students should be there. That's all. So what is the possibility? Ki bhaiya 2 here, 3 here. So automatically we have to select 5. Because maximum 5. Other possibility, what can be happen? Ki this, be clear, they mention at most, lining has to be. There is other possibility, what can be happen from here 3, here 2, and here 5. Other what possibility can be happen? Here 2, here 2, here 6. That's all. Means your selection process either this way or this way or this way. And this, how will you speak? Select 2 student and select 3 student and select 5 student. So 2 student from here, 5C2 into 3 student from here, 6C3 and 5 student from here, 8C5. This is the one way of selection. Or now this will say 5C3 plus 6C2. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's a into into 8C5 plus this will be 5C2 into 6C2 into 8C6. This is what will be the answer. That calculation is there that you have to do. 5C2 is the 10 and this will be 6 by 3 into 5C2. So this is a 10 and this will be 220 plus 8C5. 8C5 I can write 8C3. 8C5 same as 8C3. So that will be 8 by 3 into 6C2. 6C2 will be what? 6 into 5 by 2. So this 3 into 2 cancel. 8, 5 or 40. So this will be 40 into 40. Plus 5C3 same as 5C2, 10. 6C2 is the 6 into 5 by 2 means 15. 8C5 again same as the 8C3 which we already calculated, that was 40. And plus this will be 10 into this will be 15 into this will be 8C6 same as a 8C2. Same as the 8C2, so 8 into 7 by 2, 28. And whatever is calculation, you can do it. I don't remember what was the answer, but that answer will come. You have to do this just calculation, nothing else. I hope it's clear to everybody. Is this clear to everybody? Any particular point you wanted me to re-explain? Somebody asking, can we do by other way? Of course, there is the other way is there, but I wanted that you should go by basic way. Bhai. make cases. Without making cases, I will show you the questions. JEE question always comes on the basis of the cases. I want 2 student from here, 3 student here, 5 student here. Or I want 3 student from 10th class, 2 student from here and 5 student here. You may ask, sir, why not 3, 3? Because they mentioned ki maximum 5 student from these 10th and 11th combined. 10th and 11th combined, 5 student. So that's what the meaning they are trying to say to you. And then 2 student from here, 2 student from here. Because 4 student we can take it. And 6 student. No other possibility. If anybody having any other possibility, please let me know. If anyone having any other possibility, please let me know. 8C5, I did mistake. 8C5, somewhere I mistake. I did somebody saying 8C5 same as a 8C3. So that will be equal to 8 by 3 into 7C2. 7C2 means 7 into 6 by 2. So these two, 56. Sorry, 56. So this will be also, I guess, 56, no? Yes. This will be also 56. Yeah, some calculation mistake. Please look that. Cases, again, I'm telling those who are not able to make the cases. Cases, you have to make it. No other choice. We don't have other choice. We have to make cases. We want by 5 here, 6 here. I want minimum 2 here, minimum 2 here. So what is the possibility? 2 here, and 6 here, because total 10 has to come. What other possibility? 3 here, 2 here, 5 here. Other possibility, 4 here, 2 here. So this will become 6, but I want to move maximum 4. So other possibility, what can be happen? This here 3 and here, here 2 and here 3, and then it will be 5. No other possibility. And just put the values. That's all. Am I clear now? Other method, I will not discuss. Any other cases, Abhishek, I think you are asking any more cases. Please let me know if any case is coming in your mind. If they ask 20 times in JEE question on combination, at least 15 times was making cases. That's all. Cases has to be made up. No other choice. Formula. I don't want to give you any shortcut. This question can be done by the shortcut also. But I don't want to give, because that will work only in this question, not in every question. You'll be happy at this point of time, but not every time. Okay, let's see the another question. Just to make the cases, everybody, this time, make cases and give me the answer. Old JEE question only. So then you can get the feeling of what kind of the questions they are asking. Read question. Write data in the separately. Always, whenever you're reading this kind of question, always make data like that. Total 15 players in a cricket team, out of 6 are bowlers. Okay, bowlers are 15. 6. Like this, make the case. Batsmen are how many? 7. Wicket keeper are 2. And then, as you are reading, the statement always convert in mathematics language, and then make the cases and try to do it. Use your pen paper, try to make some cases, try to calculate the values. And this value you can calculate and you can tell me numeric answer actually. Somebody giving 3000 something. Arey bhaiya, itna bada answer nahi hoga. This much big answer won't be there. Don't be in a hurry. Make cases. Why your favorite game, cricket game, is there. Nobody given till now correct answer. Yes, one person, I guess. Anybody else? If you can make cases, your combination done. Rest is just formula, nothing else. Okay. Yes, few people given answer, but rest people don't have confidence on themselves. Bring confidence. That is very important. Look at here. What we have? There are six bowlers. Bowler six. Batman. Batsman, not Batman. Okay, Batman seven. Batsman. And wicket keeper two. We have to select total 11 people. Total 11 people I want to select. So that to include at least four bowlers. We have four bowlers, let's select them. At least, it can be more than. And at least five batsmen. So nine itself, this become. So there is a chance that two wicket keeper I take it. Now I will keep on changing this thing, data. Maybe bowlers five. Batsman, anyhow, minimum five, so five I'm taking, and one. These are other possibility. Maybe I can take this six. This is five, minimum five. Alright, 11 over, the wicket keeper gone. So this case impossible. Means I cannot increase this. I cannot increase this. I can decrease. Let's say four, but four I already taken. So this is six and this is one. No other possibility according to me. First, check everybody. Have you understand the case? Confirm everybody. Is this making cases understood? Answer is 777. So many people given answer correctly. And some people didn't speak because they are not confident. Those who did not give the answer are got wrong answer. Can you confirm? Is the making cases is clear to you at least? After that, nothing will left in the question. Please confirm everyone who did not give the 777 answer. Do not sleep in the class. Okay. Now, I have to select four bowler. How many way? 6 C4. and means multiplications 5 batsmen, so 7C5 and 2 wicket keeper 2C2 or in this case or 6C5 into 7C5 into 2C1 plus 6C4 into 7C6 into 2C1. Finish question. 6C4 will be 15 into 7C5 will be 7C2, 7 into 6 by 2, 21 into 1. This value plus this will be 6 into 7C5 and 7C2, 7C 21 into 2 plus 6C4 is same as 6C2. 6C2 is equal to 15 into 7C6 means same as a 7C1 and that is 7 into 2. If I am not doing calculation mistake, so this should give the answer 777. This should give the answer 777. Right? Making cases is very important. You should know how to make cases. I'm going further. And so many making cases situations can be happen, which we will be discussing. For example, let's say I remember very old JEE question, which is really good question for making cases. Let me see who can give the correct answer. I didn't have the type question. I will just give you the idea. In a family, husband having seven relative, wife also having seven relatives, right? In this seven relative, three are male and four are female. And in wives also having seven different relative, not common relatives, different relative, in which four are male and three are female, right? In how many ways they can invite six people, three from husband side and three from wife side, in which three male and three female. Did you understand the question? So many. This I wrote in the short form. In the half page question was there. Husband having seven relatives, three male, four female. She is also having four male, three female relatives. Now they are wanted to invite six people equally. Three people he will invite, three people she will invite. But at the end, when the six people came, in that equal division should be there. Means three male should be there and three female should be there. In how many ways they can invite? Everybody understood the question? And let me see who can give the answer. I will give you 2 to 3 minute time. This was the 4 marks question in JEE. Those days when the JEE Mains, JEE Advance was not there. It was subjective type of question. It was subjective question. But it's one of the beautiful question for the combination question. Very, very simple question. If you make question cases clearly. If you make the cases clearly, this is the very simple question. Nobody give an answer. Yes, one person give an answer. I don't know it's correct or wrong, but he give an answer. Two people give an answer. Three people. Only 3%. At least 7% should give. 7 relative was their husband and wife both. So at least 7 people should give answer. Correct or wrong, don't worry. Don't look others' answers. Fourth person also give an answer. Surprisingly, everybody is giving same answer. Okay, let's start. How I am going to do? I will just make table. Whenever cases we have to make in mathematics, we always do by making the table and all. So husband having the 7 relative, wife also having 7 relative. Now in this also category is there. What category is there? This person having 3 relative are male and 4 relative are female. And here 4 relative are male and 3 relative are female. So what are the possibility? Total 6 people has to come. Equal division. 3 from here, 3 from here. Suppose I start with the husband and he call all his 3 male relative. Now his quota is over. 0 from here he will call. Now wife don't have any other choice because already 3 male came, so only 3 female can come. And 0 male. This case is over. Other possibility, he called 2 male and 1 female. So now wife don't have choice. She has to follow this structure. She know that 2 male came, so 2 female and 1 male has to come. So 1 male here and 2 female. Suppose he called this time 1 male, so 2 female he has to call because total he has to call 3 people. Minimum, not minimum, sorry. Exactly 3 people. So now she don't have choice. 1 male came, so 1 female will come and 2 female came already, so 2 male will come. Now other choice will be what? 0. He did not call any male relative. So he is going to call all 3 female relative. So she has to call all 3 male relative and 0 female. This is the total cases. Means total 4 cases will come. This is the total 4 cases is going to come. Total 4 cases. Cases is clear to everybody. Because I decrease 1 every time, so all the cases has been considered. Now finish. This will be what will be answer. Oral I am doing. This will be 3C3 1, 4C0 1, 4C0 1, 3C3 1. So this will be total 1 into 1 into 1 into 1. One way. Are you getting my point? This will be one way. Now this will be what way? 3C2 means 3 into 4C1, 4 into 4C1, 4 into 3C2, 3. So 16 into 9, that will become what? 144, I guess. 144. And 3C1, 3 into 4C2, 6 into 4C2, 6 into 3C1, 3. 36 into 9. Something wrong I did. 12, 144. Yes, that is correct. 36 into 36. How much that is? 36 into 36. My mathematics is a little bit weak. Into 36, I will use calculator. This is something wrong I did. I'm sorry. 3C1, 3, 4C2, 6, 4C2, 6, 4C2, 6, 3C1, 3. There is a wrong, something mistake is there. Can you check it, anybody? 36 into 9. Yes. 36 into 9. Yes. I did mistake. 36 into 9. 324. That will be 324. Because answer I remember. That's why I was coming bigger number. 3C01, 4C3, 4, 4C3, 4, 16 into 1, 60. So this will be 10 to 15, 5 in hand, 1, 4, 2, 6, 7, 8, and 3, 4, 485. This is the answer. So many people given the correct answer. 485 will be the answer. Right? So I guess all of you understood this point. To making cases, you have to make no other choice. You have to make the cases in the combination. That's what has to be done. Now, let's move further. After finishing all the theory, we'll do all the PYQ. All the old JEE questions we'll do. By that time, you'll get, because I'm not doing right now, because combination, permutation, everything get mixed. Now, so we did the selection of identical objects, selection of different object. What will happen in case selection of mixed object? Selection of mixed object. Mixed object, remember all of you? Few are identical, few are different. Mixed object, selection of mixed objects. Selection of mixed objects. See, remember, this is the main point of the permutation combination. Selection of mixed object, arrangement of mixed object, all this. You remember, try to recall when I was doing this kind of, in how many way I can do arrangement of this 5 object, taking all at a time. You used to say 5 factorial by 2 factorial, 3 factorial, yes or no? But I told you that time, if you have to arrange only 4 objects, you cannot do like this. That I told you, without combination you cannot do. And this is the now time to understand that point. This part will do 2 segments. One is that selecting few objects. Another is that selecting any number of objects. So any number of object selection will do separately. First we'll be selecting mixed object. Selection of object we have to do from mixed object. Most important part of the permutation combination. This part we'll do by 2 methods. After finishing this, we will do when at the end we'll do multinomial theorem by using coefficient method. That also time do, but right now I'm not doing coefficient method. I'm doing by the simple way. Let's start with the simple question. Right? In how many ways? In how many ways? In how many ways? 3 different objects, 3 different letters can be selected from A, first bit, A, B, C, D, E, F. Answer you are going to tell. I have to select 3 letters. Out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. Total 19 letters are there. Out of 19 letters, we have to select 3 letters. If all 19 are different, I will say 19C3. If all 19 are identical, I will say one way. But here mixed. Then how many way we can select 3 different letters? Can you answer this question? In how many way I can select 3 different letters? In how many ways? Please listen carefully. This is the backbone of the permutation and combination. You'll learn combination as well as permutation, everything in this. In how many way I can select 3 different letters? So first I will decide how many different letters I am having. I am having A, B, C, D, E, F. Total 6 different letters there. Na? So 3 different letters out of 6 different letters. In how many way I can select? I'll say 63. This is the answer. Hello. Have you understand or not? I ask you that in how many way you can select 3 different letters. So think how many different letters are there, bhai? 6 different letters is there, na? From 6 different letters, I have to select 3 different letters. 63. Am I clear to everybody? Is this point clear to everyone? Second bit. In how many ways 3 different letters can be selected from the letters of the word mathematics? Everybody, give me answer. Don't give me wrong answer for this question. It's mathematics. There is the emotional relation with this word with me. Wrong answer I will not tolerate. In how many ways we can select 3 letters from the letters of the word mathematics? This also people are taking time. Whenever mixed object is coming, never try question directly. First thing, arrange them like this. This is the proper way of arrangement. So M how many times? 2 times MM. Then A how many times? 2 times AA. Then T how many times? 2 times TT. Then anything else repeating? I don't think so. H is there, H is there, E is there, E is there, I is there, C is there, S is there. Yes. This is the way we should mix object always write in a group format. So that in future, different kind of situation I'm asking, you should not get confused. So total, how many different letter? 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 letter, so 8C3. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. Everyone understood? Now, changing the question. First bit, concentrate everyone. If I ask you, in how many ways 3 identical letters can be selected? Letters can be selected from the letters of the word this. Listen me, I'm going to do. 3 identical letters I want. 3 identical letters. So what is the possibility? Either 3B I can take, one possibility, or 3C I can take, 2 possibility, or 3D I can take. By from this many, how 3D I have to select. So it doesn't matter how many D's are there. If I say in how many way you can select 3D, 3 letter from the 6 D's there. So you'll say one way. If I say no, 2 more D came, how many way you can select 3 letter? One way only. It does not matter how many are there. It should not be only 2D. Then you cannot select 3 letter. Have you understand the point? So I can select 3 one way from here, or E will say no, I will not go. FF also will say only 3 ways there. Yes or no? Only 3 ways are there. Everybody understood this point? Only 3 ways there. We to somebody saying answer 22. Nalai. Somebody saying 22. What? Is this clear to everybody? 3 identical letter I can select by 3 way. From here, in how many way I can select 3 identical letter? 0 way, because there is no 3 identical letter. Yes or no? Another question, everybody. In how many way I can select 2 identical letter from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. In how many way I can select 2 identical letters? In how many way I can select 2 identical letter, everybody? Yeah, at least this kind of question, everybody answer me. Only few people giving the answers. Two identical letter. I will say 1, 2, because this group also can give me 2 identical. This group also can give me 2 identical. This group also can give me 2 identical. This group also can be. Every group is able to give me answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now listen, different version of it. I have to select 2 identical letter. Now please concentrate what I'm going to teach you. 2 identical letter out of it. I will say how many groups are there which can give me 2 identical. You'll say, sir, 6 group are there. And all 6 group are different group. So we'll say, I just need 1 group, 6C1. Are you able to understand? There are 6 different groups are there which can give me 2 identical letter. So out of this 6 group, I will select 1 group. 1 group, I got it. Please concentrate, all of you. 1 group is there in my hand. Which group came? I do not know. Which group came? I don't know. But whatever group came, selecting 2 identical from that group will be only 1 way will be there. This line everybody understood. But suppose this group came. So in the container 2 way, in how many way you can select 2 letter? 1 way, only 1 way. Suppose by chance this group came, so 3B is there. How many identical is there inside? I don't care. Only 1 way is there. I can select 2 letter. So into 1. Very, very important point. Are you able to understand? Is this line everybody understood? You may be wondering, sir, why you are teaching by this way? Simply 6 we can count it. Na? Here you can count. Suppose I change the question and I say in how many way I can select 2 identical and 2 identical letters, meaning total 4 letter, in which 2 are the 1 kind of identical, other 2 is the 2 other. Means something like AABB or AACC, something like that. Now manual calculation will be problem. Manual calculation will be problem. Here this logic will work. I need to select 2 and 2. So how many different group I need? I need 2 group. So that 1 group will give you 2 identical, other group also will give you 2 identical. So first select 2 group, 6C2. Now in front of me there are 2 boxes. Which 2 boxes? I don't know. This is also containing few identical letter. This is also containing few identical letter. Are you getting my point? So we will say that key from here selecting 2 liter from here is a one way and 2 liter from here is a one way. The answer will be 15. This part, I want confirmation from everybody understood or not. This part, if you are able to understand, rest everything is the collab. Easily will be done. Is this point clear to everybody? Right? Suppose somebody say, I want to select 3 identical letters. How many identical letters? 3 identical letters. Think this way. Ki bhaiya, only this group can provide 3 identical, this group or this group. That's all. So we'll say 3C1 way, one group selected into from that selected group, one way I can select. So 3 way only. And of course, manually also you can calculate. Something gone in mind? Selection of identical letter from mixed objects is this way. Now the reality is going to start. Write a question to everybody. Write the question. In how many ways? In how many ways 3 letters can be selected from A, B, B, C, 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 D, E, that F. Carefully, I will do and listen. First and last question. After that, I am not going to do. I will be bombarding the questions and questions. Somebody have the doubt. Somebody have the doubt. This doubt somebody asks. Let me address this doubt first. What you're asking, can we take 2 each from same group? 2 each from same group. No, means you are trying to say he is trying to say ki 2 identical can we do like this, sir? CC and then CC. Arey bhaiya, this is not 2 identical and 2 identical. This is the 4 identical. I hope this is your doubts. Is this clear now? Am I clear now? Can I go ahead? If I understand your doubt clearly. Yeah, 2 different set of identical. Now coming to this question. In how many ways 3 letters can be selected from the letters of the word? This one. Please concentrate, don't write, I am solving. Did I mention 3 identical? No. Did I mention 3 different? No. Simply 3 letters. So now directly you cannot do directly, you can do only by using coefficient method, which we'll discuss later. Forget about that. Making cases. 3 letters, what are the possibility? First possibility, ki bhaiya, all 3 are different letters. Second possibility, 2 identical and 1 different. Third possibility, don't say 1 identical and 2 different, sir. Very good. 1 identical does not mean anything. 2 identical, 1 different. Third possibility, 3 identical. Did I miss any case? Did I miss any case? Did I miss any case? Is this clear? 3 different, 1 different, 2 identical. 2 different, 1 identical does not mean anything. So finally, 3 identical. Question done? 3 different. Very simple. How many different letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 C3. Or 2 identical and 1 different. Now listen one point. Always give the preference to identical object. Give preference for identical object selection. Always. I want 2 identical. So how many group are there which can provide 2 identical? I will say there are 3 group. So I will select one of the group. And then I will select 2 later, one way. And now 2 different. Now listen, this point carefully listen everybody. Which group gone? I do not know. But suppose this group gone, B, B, B. So 2 identical, when you will taken out, 1 B left, but that is the useless for me. That B again I cannot take because 2B I taken, and that B again if I take, that will become 3 identical. So whatever group I selected, that will become useless for me. So we'll say now different object, how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 5 C1. And 3 identical. Only 2 group are there which can provide 3 identical. We'll say 2 C1, 1 group into 1. So this value 63 will be how much? 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 6, 20. So this is 20. And this will be 3 into 5, 15. And this will be 2. So total value is going to be 7. And this is 37. So there are 37 ways are there to select 3 letter from this mixed. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. Is this clear to everyone? You have to look, people are never response properly. Write a question. In how many ways four different letters can be selected from A, B, 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 C, 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 D, E, F. Careful. 4 different letter cases is important. 4 different, 2 different, 2 identical, 1 different, 3 identical, 4 identical. One case I'm missing. 2 identical and 2 identical. That case also can be happen here. 4 different. Oh, sorry. I did mistake. This does not mean by this question. 4 letters. That's why I was saying how fast people are giving answer. I'm surprised. 4 letters can be selected. Some people zoom giving answer. 4 different letter. 4 different letter. And this is your homework. Answer should be there in the comment within 1 hour. I wanted to see. Right? And test must be written. In the description box, test link is given. Because see, I'm giving the form, Google form based test because of the one simple reason. I just wanted to see each and every one which question you are doing mistakes. So by this Sunday, you'll get the complete report. I'm just making it what point is weak. That point you have to concentrate. And I'm adding questions for the question where you're doing mistake, the more question on that pattern. So please do not skip the test. Test must be written. I'm giving time till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and maybe After some times, I will close it. I will not allow to write again. So make sure, take your time, revise it, and write the test. And do not try to see the solution in the net and all. Right? So let me see who is giving the answers quickly and how many people are giving answers. Those answers are not coming, it will be problem, because last homework question, only few people give an answer. Right? Somebody given me answer of this question. Okay. So put up the things. Right? Chaliye. Thank you very much and see you in the next lecture.